Lawton Fort Sill Chamber of Commerce, and our mission is multifaceted. We support the local businesses within the community, but we also work to bring tourists and visitors and conventions to our local community as well. But with that dual-pronged approach, if we focus on what we call Conventions and Visitors Bureau, we really work hard to work with organizations outside of our community to bring in local vendors, but also conventions. And so we partner with them when they're looking for an organization to partner with to decide where do they want to hold their convention, whether it's their annual convention or every other year. These are oftentimes big events. We're bringing in hundreds of people. They look for sponsorship, and that sponsorship comes from Conventions and Visitors Bureau, which is housed under the chamber. So they reach out for sponsorship to multiple organizations and within multiple communities, and based on that feedback and the grants that we give them, it makes their decision easier on whether to hold their convention within the Lawton Fort Sill community. So when those conventions are held in the community, they go out to eat, they go on tours, they visit local businesses. So that downstream effect affects everyone in the community because it comes full circle. And we've heard so much positive feedback over the past year that they love visiting, they love the tours that the CVB provides, the information and the resources, and they're always pleasantly surprised when they realize such neat and unique things to do in our community. So one of the things that we've experienced through the pandemic is the hotel motel tax potential decrease. But we've realized that through this pandemic has shined a light on the positive side of what we can do outside in our community. So the Lake Elmer Thomas, the recreation areas, the camping, the hiking, the kayaking are things that we've chose to focus on over the past 6 months, and it's had a huge impact. People have come from all over the state to visit these resources here, and it's neat to hear people say, I didn't even know this was an option, this is so neat. So just to get that message out there through our Conventions and Visitors Bureau and through the Lawton Fort Sill Chamber of Commerce has been a great experience. This funding is critical for the Conventions and Visitors Bureau because that's the funding that we use to promote local events and the conventions to bring them to town. If we weren't able to offer sponsorship to local events and the conventions and visitors that are coming to town, they wouldn't choose us as a local resource. They need that sponsorship in order to make a decision because that impacts their business decision on where to hold their convention. So it brings it full circle because we want to be able to provide that sponsorship to help their selection of the community so we can showcase the amazing things we have here.